welcome. This is the Erica Glessing Show, where you get 8 minutes of daily inspiration for entrepreneurs and lightworkers and small businesses everywhere. My next guest is so much fun. Her name is Laura Richer. We've already been having a wonderful pre-chat, and I'm just so delighted to introduce her to you. One of her specialties, which I think is perfectly timed in February, is dating. So how are you, Laura?
Hi, Erica. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about hypnosis and dating, because I don't know that many people have really thought about those two things as connected.
Yes, it's kind of a different idea, but hypnotherapy can be really helpful for people who feel blocked in dating and relationships. A lot of times people think that they really are looking to connect with their soulmate, connect with the one, and yet there's something that's holding them back. They're not finding the right person, or there's just something that seems to be getting in the way, or they're continually attracting negative patterns that they don't want to be in anymore. So even though they know consciously that they want to change those patterns, there's something going on subconsciously that's throwing up a block. And through using hypnosis, we can really help them find out what that is and do whatever the healing work that is necessary to let that go and move forward to create what they really want.
I had the most interesting experience recently. I got present to one of my stories, which was like, you'll marry once. And since I divorced once, that meant basically in my own story, you're out of luck. Like you've basically, I wasn't, the funny thing is I do date, but I wasn't conscious of it. And then as I got conscious to it and got present to it, it was wonderful because I could change it,
Exactly. Then that's when that shift can really happen, is when you're aware of those subconscious programs that are running.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about hypnosis. What was it that drew you into doing that work? I know you're based in Seattle, but you can really work with people anywhere.
Yes, I can. Zoom and Skype are amazing tools. You can do all kinds of things. So I actually, in my previous life, had a corporate job in the insurance industry, and I was not fulfilled with that career path. And just kind of out of curiosity, there was a school at the time I lived in Phoenix, Arizona. There was a school there called the Southwest Institute of Healing Arts that taught hypnotherapy. And just as kind of a hobby, I decided to take the classes there. And I just found it to be such an interesting and healing modality, and it has facilitated so much healing in my own life, that I just kept taking all of the classes. And then eventually I moved back to Seattle, which is where I'm from originally, and decided to open up a practice, a hypnotherapy practice, and start working with clients here in Seattle. And that was 8 years ago, and here I am.
I love it. Thank you so much for that. As people get to Valentine's Day, what kinds of, what can you share with people to kind of help someone through it who isn't in a relationship?
Well, and if you don't want to be in one, then you're perfectly fine doing your thing. But for my clients, a lot of the women that I work with are really wanting to be in a relationship or find that soulmate connection, and they are having a hard time. And sometimes Valentine's Day can just be that annoying reminder that you haven't found what you're looking for yet. So when I work with clients in my dating program, what I help them do is really identify, become aware of their stories, as you said, that are holding them back. Look at what still needs to be healed. Maybe there's past relationships that haven't yet been resolved. Even they could have ended 20 years ago, but just the healing work hasn't been done yet. So through coaching and hypnosis, I can work with them to let go of the past. And then another piece that's really important that's sometimes missing when people are dating is having a clear vision of what you're looking for. Sometimes you'll think, well, I just want to meet someone, who's nice or cute or funny, and they're not really clear on who they're looking for. They don't have a lot of intention in finding that person. So helping them have a clear vision of who would be a good partner for them is another piece of it. And hypnosis can be a great tool for that too, really to help you visualize what it is you're wanting to manifest in your life.
Aw, I love it. I think that's a really fun way to look at it, and I'm really glad that you stopped by my show. I'm always looking for kind of inspirational, interesting people to bring to my audiences. If you're interested in working with Laura on hypnosis, and if you're interested in building dating and relationships, you can give her a shout out. And Laura, how can we reach you and find out more?
They can reach me at richerlove.com. I offer a complimentary consultation to all new potential clients. So just shoot me an email and we can chat.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Erica.